the legend, Maurice Smith. And doesn't he look a picture of concentration here tonight? Big Chrisopoulides in the house hammer.
Well, what can I say? As I said in the opener, I am torn, absolutely torn, man, for this one. One of the great gentlemen of the sport, Chrisopoulides, he's got a heart of gold and a heart that's very big indeed. Against, well, someone I've looked up to for many years, the mean machine, Maurice Smith.
Well, there could only be one song fitting James Brown's Living in America. The tune made famous by Apollo Creed in Rocky, and Maurice Smith, the longest serving ever heavyweight champion of any fight sport in history. A former world heavyweight champion for 9 years. A former Ultimate Fighting heavyweight world champion. The great, the living legend Maurice Smith is in the house, Stan. It is unbelievable to see him back in centre ring, Stan the man.
It's an amazing experience for me right now to be witnessing this. I'm reminiscing now some 24 years back.
Firstly, to my left in the blue corner, trained by John Cheetah from Team Ultimate Gymnasium. Standing at 6'4", and last night at the weigh-in, he weighed in at 114.3 kilograms. He's the current Victorian and South Pacific heavyweight champion from Greece, now residing in Melbourne. He was at the Battle of the Anzacs too, and a fight record of 35 fights, 26 wins, 2 draws, and 17 by way of knockout. Wearing black shorts with yellow trim, please give a warm Melbourne welcome to Godzilla, Chrisopoulides. And to my right, trained by Dave Hitchcock from the Bob Jones Shogun Gymnasium. Standing 6'3" and weighing 110.6 kilograms last night at the weigh-in. He is a former UFC 14 and 15 heavyweight champion, Battle K 3 and 4 champion, and former ISK and WKA heavyweight champion of the world, wearing red, white and blue shorts from Seattle, Washington, United States of America. Please welcome Maurice Smith.
Well, Maurice Smith, it is an honour and a privilege to be commentating him ringside. We are joined by the super promoter Tarek Solak, and Tarek, this is history in the making.
Yes, it is. It's great to have Maurice back in Australia fighting after so many years. The last time he was in Australia was in Sydney Entertainment Centre against Stan Longadinis, and what a fight that was. It went the distance, 12 rounds, and Maurice won on points. But the longest serving heavyweight champion of the world, Maurice, UFC world former champion of the world, Maurice Smith, against a younger Chrisopoulides from Melbourne.
Here we go, round 1 of 5. Smith in the US Stars and Stripes, and Chrisopoulides in his trademark black and gold. Big tub-thumping leg kicks, expect those from Godzilla, and expect the slick movements from the 43-year-old veteran, the legend Maurice Smith. Outside thigh kicks from Chrisopoulides, just giving Smith a taste of his power early on here. Cracks away to the lead thigh. A very relaxed Maurice Smith hammer.
Well, Maurice is, as I predicted in the early part, it's going to be a fast-starting, hard-starting Chrisopoulides against a very methodical Maurice Smith. But the question is, has he still got it in the tank? Is he still going to be able to pull it out? And I think experience is always a dangerous weapon, and Maurice possesses a lot of experience, Tarek.
Yes, he does. You can just see the way he was looking for that low kick after he mucked around with him with a couple of nice jabs. He is looking for that opening, but Chris is trying not to give him a second of a chance. He's doing everything right here, Chris, by just smudging him, outpowering him, and just staying on him. Let's hope that Chris can stay the 5 rounds there with him, or maybe put an early stop to it.
How did this one come about, Tarek? How did you put this fight together? It's unbelievable that you got Maurice back in the ring. How did it happen?
My name is Tarek Solak. I can do anything I want.
This is true. Chrisopoulides pulling the head down, not permitted under these modified rules here. Johnny Sheeter screaming for Chrisopoulides to throw the uppercut. Big Chris hasn't felt one of Maurice's leg kicks yet, Hammer.
Well, Maurice has been very tentative in the opening. He's having a bit of a look at Chrisopoulides.
Real filling out process here for Maurice Smith. Chrisopoulides has unloaded some huge leg kicks to the lead thigh as we expected. And again, teeing off just above the left knee. Jab from Maurice, uppercut. 9 years a world WKA heavyweight champion, Maurice Smith. 3 times UFC heavyweight champion. He's done it all, and tonight he makes his A1 debut.
Maurice is hoping that if he does well here today, he can travel with me to Germany or Turkey or Dubai or anywhere else that I am going. And I did promise him that if he does pull up well here tonight, he will be doing some traveling with us. And you know, what better will be to see maybe Maurice fight Bob Sapp next year in Melbourne, or what better will be to see a rematch with Stan the Man and Maurice Smith, or even maybe possible Maurice Smith versus Sam Greco. As you all know, I'm trying to do a Pride show in Australia because Pride has been talking to me for the last 1 year. Please, Mr. Sola, can we run one show where we can go live to Japan on Fuji Television? I'm considering it. If the numbers add up, we will be doing that show next year.
Okay, folks, you heard it first. Super promoter Tarek Solak. And this fight brought to us by Red Dragon Energy Drink, major sponsor of our semi-main event. First round going the way, 10-9 of Chrisopoulides, Tarek, as we kick off round 2.
And also Triple M from Australia. Red Dragon is an overseas company that sells all around the world, and soon they'll be in Australia. It's an energy drink, but Triple M in Australia is also the other sponsor on this fight.
Maurice just wore a flush left hook to the jaw there, Hammer.
Well, I tell you what, Chris Chrisopoulides is right on the money tonight. He's looking very composed. He hasn't come out swinging as wild as I thought. He's very methodical in his attacks. He knows Maurice is dangerous and at any time can pull out a shot that is going to stun him. So he's very, very careful in his attacks.
Just sweeping out the left leg there of Maurice Smith. We haven't seen Maurice get out of first gear here yet.
Well, it's going to be a matter of, you know, as Maurice got it in the tank as the rounds progress, but Chris Chrisopoulides just giving Maurice no chance to settle at all.
Jab 2 there from Smith. They tie up against the ropes right in front of our commentary position. And Bryce Birtwhistle separates them.
Isn't it funny how we're all waiting for some miracle that Maurice pull out, like the big super fighter that he was? He's going to do this or he's going to do that. But you know, like, let's face it, the boys in Australia are starting to improve, and they're starting to be a lot better fighter than what they were 5-10 years ago. So maybe we might not see Maurice pulling some tricks out here, and Chris might just finish on top. But maybe we might see it. This is why fight game is so interesting, because we don't know what's going to be next.
I tell you what, I think those leg kicks have got to be troubling Maurice, because he's a little bit tender on the rear leg after Chrisopoulides cracked him just above the right knee.
Well, he's just had no time for conditioning. That's the thing on taking this fight. A big heart from a big warrior.
Oh, straight right hand.
He's stunned him.
Chris is hurt. Chrisopoulides smiles at him with a straight right hand from Maurice Smith, and suddenly in centering, the tide has turned. Bryce is separating them, and that was the telling blow of the fight so far for Maurice. Straight right hand through the defenses of Chrisopoulides, and Maurice's first real shot of power here, Tarek.
Yes, I think he did hurt Chris there, and if Chris is not careful, we can see an upset here on Chris's behalf, because Maurice did follow up with 2 great uppercuts after that straight right hand.
Well, I tell you what, definitely the first round goes to Chris Chrisopoulides. The second round was pretty close.
I'd also go Chris.
I won't lean that way. I'm thinking it was a good combo, it was close. There you see Chris Chrisopoulides just going chopping. Now those legs, I tell you what, you get hit with a Chris Chrisopoulides leg kick, and you might as well get hit by a car, because it's got the same amount of impact. It's absolutely awesome with those big legs of his. But Maurice landed the sneaky right hand that just stunned Chrisopoulides momentarily.
Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. Third round of action. The voice, Michael Chavello, Mark the Hammer Castanini, and we're joined by the super promoter, Tarek Solak. I've got Chris ahead 2 rounds to 0. The Hammer and Tarek giving the last round a draw, or maybe in slightly favour of Mo. And Mo's come up. Double uppercut. Maurice Smith comes out smoking in the 3rd round. And Chrisopoulides goes back to what he knows best, those leg kicks to the outside of either thigh. There's one to the inside left thigh, and another. Looks like Maurice wants to grapple him and take him the canvas, Hammer, UFC style.
I think Maurice is a little bit hurt on his left knee. He's got the 2 bad leg kicks on that leg.
There's another
one.
Good front kick from Maurice, nicely timed.
Let's go.
Dave Hedgecock shouting instructions from the red corner.
Well, you couldn't get a better man in your corner than Dave Hedgecock, and he's certainly putting all his skills and knowledge behind Maurice Smith here.
Front kick from Maurice. Very side on in his stance, maybe trying to protect that rear leg, the right leg that I said was a little tender earlier on. And Brycey separates them, Tarek.
Yes, he does, and I tell you what, Maurice doesn't want to get kicked on those legs, and Chris doesn't want to get hit with those uppercuts.
The right hand was there for Maurice. Saw it a little bit too late.
This is where you can see that the 2 years not fighting and being 43 years of age, he misses out on those perfect opportunities where probably if he had 3 or 4 straight fights, you would think that Maurice would not miss those chances.
And you can sort of see the look on his face, can't you? He knows the opportunity is there, but just a little bit too slow to react to it. And as Tarek said, some ring rust, and at 43 years of age, well, Maurice's best days are far behind him, but still giving a great effort here in centre ring against a rampaging Chrisopoulides.
Well, you know, to see Maurice in his heyday fighting in centre ring was really poetry in motion when it comes to the fight game. He was an absolute technician that was renowned the world over.
I'll tell you what, on the interviews this week in The Age and the Herald Sun and on Triple M the other day, referring to him as the Muhammad Ali of kickboxing is surely the most apt description of all, Tarek.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. You can see that he has got everything there, but he's just a little bit slow on delivering them. And I can understand this because it's his first fight comeback. If he does well out of this one, doesn't get injured and wants another shot, I will definitely give him another shot somewhere else.
Well, he'll never back down from a challenge, big Chrisopoulides, and tonight is one of those big challenges that yet again he's faced up for. But Mo going with the rapid-fire uppercuts.
Okay, here we go, round 4 of 5, and again Maurice opening up strongly.
Oh, big right hand again on the chin.
There's a good leg kick there from Maurice, one of the few he's thrown in the fight. Starting off as a southpaw, now switching back to orthodox. Trying to protect that left leg of his. Chris cracks away to the hamstring area on the right leg. Trade of jabs. Chrisopoulides not giving an inch to Maurice Smith to take a breather. Uppercut from Maurice, off the left and the right. Good outside fight kick.
Right hand.
Straight right hand.
He's got him.
And that was a flash of the Maurice Smith of old.
Referee shouldn't have stopped that there. Referee should not have stopped that. That was his best chance, I reckon.
It's a flush right hand.
That was his
Beautifully
best chance.
executed.
Wow, a glimpse of the legend of Maurice Smith there.
Good on. Congratulate. I would like to congratulate Chris there for coming out of that big right crosses and right uppercuts and left hooks from Maurice, because I tell you what, it wasn't. I reckon he was pretty hurt there.
Well, you know, Chris Chrisopoulides is taking the biggest shots from the best, Tarek. Jason Suddy, he's fought them all. Paul Slawinski's fought them all, and he's taken all the big shots. And he's got a heart as big as the man himself.
Leg check there off the rear leg from Maurice. Chrisopoulides goes downstairs. Maurice checks the kick again. They've got to be taking their toll on Maurice Smith.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, Chrisopoulides coming on strongly now after Mo controlled the early start to this round. Body shots from Maurice, just not enough pepper in the tank there. Inside leg kick, body shot, just trying to keep the scoring continued here on Big Chris. Maurice takes in the air. Wild right hand up the centre corridor. Didn't come off on that occasion. The second one did. Backs Chris in front of our commentary position now. And Bryce separates both men. This has been a good round for Mo, Tarek.
It's an excellent round, and I tell you what, I think this fight is going to boil down to the last round. Whoever comes out, winning that last round convincingly should win this fight. Or if we see a knockout, let's not forget that we're watching 2 big heavyweights that can finish the action at any second.
Well, that's what you said in the opening of the show. You said the big heavyweights, it's always a shot into Tarek, and that's definitely the case for this one. As they're getting tired, not only are they maybe losing a little bit of power, but also they're open for the bigger shots as well. And once again, having a look at Maurice just measuring and chopping, giving Chrisopoulides a little bit of his own back with the big leg kicks. They're slinging those big legs of theirs, but Maurice measuring with the right hand, missing on that occasion, but he landed one earlier in that round. Short right getting through the guard of Chrisopoulides there, and some big shots exchanged in that round.
Okay, we are ready to get it on, the 5th and final round. History in the making. The legend returns. Maurice Smith against the battling Chrisopoulides. Here we go. 5th and final. This crowd rallying behind 2 fantastic fighters. Inside thigh kick from Mo. Pops out the jab. Short right hand. And Chrisopoulides comes out all guns blazing. Johnny Sheeter telling Chris, you've got to get to work here in this round. Uppercut from Chris.
Well, I'll tell you what, on 3 weeks preparation, Maurice Smith is doing a great job, but Chrisopoulides bringing it on very strongly indeed.
Big leg kick again from Chris. Nice slip of the right hand there from Maurice. Cranks the leg kick again as Maurice.
Right.
And Bryce separates from the neutral corner. Both men sucking in the air here. Maurice very side on, just protecting that right leg. Takes a clacker on the lead thigh. That's been Chris's prime weapon. He's got some of the hardest leg kicks you'll find in all of Oceania kickboxing, Chrisopoulides.
And just doesn't he just load him up and step across with those big leg kicks, Chrisopoulides.
Youth worker by day, kickboxer by night. Chrisopoulides, body shots. Uppercut from Mo Smith. Inside thigh kick from Smith, then a short right hand to the left rib cage. Both men sucking in the air here, Tara.
Yes, and I think that both men do need to suck the air here right now, Michael.
Outside thigh kick from Big Chris, comes forward again. Another cracking thigh kick. Short right hand from Maurice Smith, uppercut from Maurice. That's better from Big Mo.
Tell you what, Tarek, with Maurice with a few more months of training and a little bit of conditioning on the legs, this could be a very dangerous contender.
Yes, you can, and I'll tell you what, on defense of both fighters, they've both been given 2 weeks on this fight notice. So Chris came from a holiday in Europe, and Maurice just wasn't fighting for the last couple of years, so they both just put in 2 weeks of training for this one. So
well, there you go.
I'd like to congratulate both of them for doing 5 rounds without stopping, and for heavyweights to punch on this actively, this is great.
Well, you've unearthed some great talents tonight, definitely. Especially Maurice Neziv back to his winning form. Youssef Eskandari, what a fight he put up. And, of course, Ilami Ozden, Mira Mehmet, all great fights tonight.
Okay, Tarek, thanks for joining us ringside. Let you hop into centre ring because we're about to hear the decision. Firstly, how do you think this one will go?
I think it's right in the middle, Michael. Have a good day. Thank you.
The diplomatic Tarek Solak.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's not a lot in it, but Chris Chrisopoulides landing some solid leg kicks. Maurice Smith landing some nicely timed hand skills. As Tarek said, 2 weeks notice, both men, 2 to 3 weeks notice. Talking to Maurice earlier backstage, he said, you know, he's coming in the best that he can on limited time. Dave Hedgecock in his corner, the living legend, Dave Hedgecock.
All right, I will read out the judges' decision. Judge Mark Corrie, 48-48 draw. Judge Norman Liu, 48-47, Chrisopoulides. Judge Malcolm Bullner, 50-46. Your winner, the Godzilla, Chrisopoulides.
Well, there you have it. Big Chrisopoulides has done it. Let's have a listen.
This fight, I swear on my heart and my family, it wasn't about winning or losing. It was about challenging myself to fight a legend in the sport, a real legend. I don't care if I won or lost. I had enough balls to jump in the